It's 2021 and as always at this time of year, a whole raft of shiny new drivers hit the market. An added tweak there, a weight here, an aero bit over there and a 500 quid price tag everywhere. But here at Golfbidder, as well as having all that new bling, you know we have a huge amount of options across all the best brands, tour proven and maybe still just as good, if not better, for roughly half the price. So in this video, I'm going to run you through 5 great drivers we have for a budget of around £250. So let's go. First up is the Cobra Speedzone driver. Now Cobra go under the radar, but they are the great innovators when it comes to drivers. The Speedzone, it's all about improving power, strength, low CG, lightweight, aero materials and stability. The milled face gives this driver exacting precision and a huge sweet spot for forgiveness when you don't quite nut it. The black and yellow cosmetics, well, they're class, aren't they? But the crown of the Cobra Speedzone is also very innovative with a T-bar around which is wrapped 2 large pieces of carbon fibre which join in the middle, and that serves to save weight. And there's 2 movable 14 and 2 gram weights. Put the heavier weight in the front to lower launch and spin for a more penetrating flight, or pop the 14 gram weight to the back for higher launch, more spin and more stability. You've also got MyFly loft adjustability and 3 draw settings. Overall, a super driver. Next up is the Ping G400 driver. Well, you know Ping do get accused of sameness in their drivers, but if something's not broken, why fix it? The G400 is all about exacting build tolerances, such as a crown at less than ½ mm in places, bracing and even thinner forged titanium face. The golden weight screw and the titanium pad in the fast swinging turbolator adored 445cc head make for extreme forgiveness and high launch. You do also have the next generation trajectory tuning 2.0 adjustable hosel to play with loft and spin. You can get SFT or straight flight technology version where the tungsten weight is more in the heel, or an LS Tech or low spin version where the tungsten weight is moved forward on front of the gold screw to reduce spin for a more penetrating flight. And there's a Ping G400 Max driver with a full-size 460cc head and heavier tungsten weight to max out forgiveness. However, the best thing I can probably say about the G400 driver is that it has and still is winning on tour, from Bubba using it to win in 2018 to Joaquin Nyman, Sebastian Munoz, Patrick Reed, Michael Thompson all winning with it in 2020 to Harris English winning the 2021 Tournament of Champions with the Ping G400 for under £250. You cannot go wrong. Next up is the Callaway Great Big Bertha Epic driver. Well, Callaway hit the design jackpot with their jailbreak technology a couple of years ago. That's 2 3 gram titanium bars behind the face of the driver to brace and flex for ball speed and impact. And in the Epic, this is coupled with a 30% thinner carbon crown that makes up over half the body and a thinner face. The sliding 17 gram weight track at the back, well, that allows you to adjust the setup and influence draws and fades, and you have huge adjustability in terms of loft and lie in the hosel. There's also a Sub-Zero version with 2 movable weights replacing the track too, so look out for that. I have an Epic driver in my bag. I love it, and I do have the choice of thousands from Golfbidder, as you know, so I hope that says something, but you'll probably be more impressed by the fact that Kevin Na won the 2021 Sony Open with his Epic driver. Now, if you can stretch the budget another £5 or £10 maybe, a simply brilliant option is the Titleist TS2 driver. Unmistakably Titleist, almost retro in look with the black titanium crown and more traditional sole that hides a wealth of clever technology. TS stands for Titleist Speed Project, and the TS2 has a 460 titanium crown that is approximately 1 millimeter so thin the alignment lines had to be laser etched on because milling could damage them. The MOI or stability numbers are up on anything produced before it, making the TS2 not just long but extremely stable and forgiving. With the SureFit hosel, you also have a myriad of loft and lie options. Tour wins for the TS2 include with Adam Scott, George Coetzee and Michael Kim, a great driver. And let's finish with a couple of M2s. The second generation Taylormade M2 from 2017 took one of the great drivers in a generation and made it even better. It already looked good, and amazing with the geoacoustic improvements, which made the smash at impact all the more satisfying. But the 2017 M2 saw tweaks to improve the titanium and carbon crown, an upgraded, more flexible speed pocket for ball speed, and the adjustable through 4-degree loft sleeve allows for plenty of customization, along with all the distance and forgiveness. Sergio Garcia actually used the M2 2017 version to win the 2017 Masters, but loads of top guys like Ram, Rory, DJ, Brooks Koepka, they've all had this driver in their bag. And while we're on the subject, what about the original M2 driver from 2016? Forget under £250, we have these for under £200, and this is still a simply awesome driver. The cosmetics, the now iconic colour scheme, the just ridiculous distance. This driver set Taylormade on a whole new direction to victory, and it hasn't looked back since. This driver was so good that they had to keep the name for a second term in office, and those that came after, the M4 and the M6, built on the foundation of the M2. Now, it's important to note here that a Golfbidder stock is always moving all the time, so if you cannot find the driver you're looking for, do check again in a couple of days, and hopefully, most likely, another one will be in. So there you have it, some top quality drivers for in or around £250. We have them all on golfbidder.com. And if you do like this kind of video where we suggest clubs within a price range or for under a price, make sure to hit like and subscribe to the Golfbidder YouTube channel to see all our videos as they drop. And of course, stay up to date with the very latest equipment news on Golfbidder Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. For me for now though, it's Donal, out.